Caldwell. Are you hearing the song that keeps playing on repeat in my mind?
Yeah, everyone's hearing that. That's it. Your brain is one of the top channels on the Satan satellite network down here.
It just sounds like styrofoam being rubbed together.
Ooh, yeah.
And then just a real fresh dance beat underneath.
All rise. Be alarmed. Be ready for the great cartooning that is about to befall ye.
Hey, Managar.
Hey, Managar.
How's it going?
Not too good. My bosses have kind of caught wind of the fact that you've just constantly been producing failures.
That's what we do.
This is next one. No more half-assing, no more lollygagging, and God forbid, if we even dilly-dally for a second, it's gonna be our testicles on the hammerstone.
Oh
man.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's my least favorite stone.
This week's topic is from a really great demon. He just goes by a taco, and he says, draw a cyborg music band. Ooh. You know, with instruments as body parts.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we won't do any lollygagging on that.
No. I want to get right to work.
There is a catch. Because the pressure is on, they've brought in some extra oversight for this project.
Oh.
You're about to deal with the best of the best. She's my personal supervisor. All right, let me get her in on this hell call. Aggmin, is that you?
Yes.
Are you seeing?
Yes, I see. Hi, Managar. Hi, how are you?
I'm averting my eyes.
Good. Happy to hear that. Hi, little boys. How are you? Nathan, Caldwell?
Hi, Aggmin.
Hi, Aggmin.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh, you have a nice little office set up.
Yeah, it's very warm. It's very warm in here.
Yeah.
But we don't sweat. I wish I could, but it just stays inside and kind of like rolls around in my stomach.
Yes, it's kind of, what you deserve, so that's good. That's good. Just don't mind me today. I'm just here to observe. I'm a little fly humanoid on the wall,
Sure.
So you do everything as normal.
Okay, great. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get us started here, Nathan. I feel like I've got a great idea.
Yeah, we better get into it.
My thought is I want to take a real literal approach here.
Cyborg music band where their appendages are instruments?
Yes. I'll just go ahead and draw like an actual cyborg.
Sure.
Just like real true to the definition, kind of humanoid. Because, there's a difference between an android and a cyborg, I believe.
Right. The cyborg has some biological components, which I think you need to get the real emotional resonance of music.
Exactly. I don't want music created by an algorithm.
Hey, boys.
Yes.
I hate to interrupt. I'm noticing the way you're drawing this cyborg.
Yeah.
Does he need to be so sort of gaunt-looking? I wonder if we could beef him up.
Beef him up, like you want him thicker or more muscular, or what are you thinking?
I'm thinking thick, I'm thinking wide, I'm thinking huge. I think that's sort of what sells nowadays. You know what I mean? Does that...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just stretch him out.
Let me just stretch him out a bit.
Yeah, there we go.
From there. How's that feeling?
Yeah, I'm wondering, just for giggles, does he go wider? Does it go wider?
We could try. The canvas, I'm going to run out of canvas at a certain point.
I like the idea of a leading musician who is as wide as the stage they perform on.
Oh, that's true. He's like the stage. Maybe he's the stage himself. I mean, like, he's got a presence, to be sure.
Yeah.
I mean, this kind of works in with what I was actually planning. So honestly, Aggmin, you've only helped me. I'm just going to keep him as wide as possible. But what I am thinking I want to do here is just give him a keyboard, kind of like popping out right here.
Oh, keyboard belly.
Yeah, keyboard belly. I mean, this is like a Korg. It's like a cyborg, I guess is how you would describe him.
Interesting.
So he's like half cyborg, half Korg.
Now, I'm noticing the way you're sort of drawing that keyboard, it seems rather thin. Now,
okay.
Is there any way that we could perhaps get it a little wider?
Wider?
Yeah.
Okay. That seems to be kind of the flavor of the day, huh?
I'm just thinking about our demo, young women in hell wanting to watch something. They're going to want a little treat, you know what I mean? The sex sells.
You're going to want a snack, for sure.
It's so wide it goes all the way around, yes.
Oh, no, that's interesting.
Like a full kind of like a circular bar, kind of like a floating island of keys.
Yeah.
And that way he's got keys everywhere.
Yeah.
He never runs out of space.
Exactly.
Tickle the ivories.
Does he have like a fun catchphrase we can give him, something that people can really latch on to. I just want to make sure we're marketing this the way that we should be, you know?
I'm open to anything. Nathan, you want to help me brainstorm maybe some catchphrases for this fun fellow?
That's the key's knees.
Interesting.
Maybe like, I'm tickled by that.
I'm tickled by that is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I do want to just kind of shove as many keys in here as I can.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put some in like do like a little mouth thing right there. He's got kind of like a Islander vibe a little bit.
Yeah.
Like this feels like a grass skirt almost to me.
Oh. That's good. Now, Caldwell, I hate to interrupt. I'm sort of noticing these legs. They're kind of little chicken legs. Is there any way that we could go wider?
I mean, I'll see what I can do, Aggmin. We're really stretching the boundaries of reality of what's possible with art. But you want some tree trunks? I'll give you tree trunks, ma'am. I live to serve. So maybe just like, how about like that?
Oh, baby!
Like
wow.
He's just got some big Jinkos on. If somebody were wearing some big Jinkos, but then they took off their Jinkos and it was just all flesh under there. It's like a hideous tree trunk of flesh. Kind of like that?
Yeah, that's speaking to me. I want this to sort of be like our Magic Mike, you know?
I'm feeling very aroused looking at those legs.
This is just like... This is like Baymax's shitty brother.
Baymax's sexy brother, you mean?
Is there any way we can slap a little Yummyha on that keyboard? Maybe double this as some sort of branding exercise?
Yeah, maybe it's like just like right here.
Yeah.
Since he is such a fucking snack, I'm gonna make it say Yummyha.
Oh, terrific.
Just like right there, just slap that on.
Yeah.
Is that his name? Can that be his name?
I think Yummyha is definitely this big tubby piano boy's name for sure.
Yeah.
I just have one last thing I need to do, which is just give him just these little like just a little flourish, just a little flair. Yummyha is ready for the stage floor. Nathan, would you please draw your cyborg band member?
Yes. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Is the entire band wide, or is this sort of the gimmick of is Yummyha the wide member?
I think Yummyha is our sex man for the band.
So we need like the more sensitive band member now. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe he's sort of the long to
Oh, perfect.
to Yummyha's wide.
What instrument is this though? Because currently you've just drawn like a Snake Man. You've just drawn like Inspector Gadget's emo cousin.
Well, okay. Well, maybe he's just got like some flutes coming out.
Oh, a flautist.
This is Flutus Brutus.
Flutus Brutus.
Flautus extraordinaire.
I think he does have just have one sort of attached to his face as well.
He's like a robotic millipede made of flutes.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Does he slither or does he use
he can never touch the ground.
That would sully his flutes.
Yeah.
Which he does have to put in his mouth.
I am going to give him just sort of like a cool hat.
Yeah, he's the sensitive boy, but he's also very fashion forward.
Oh, maybe just like a tie.
Oh, I like that.
And Nathan, I hate to interrupt. Is there any way, via the tie, via the hat, we can indicate that he is single? We need people to be like clamoring for his attention. If someone found out he had a boyfriend or a girlfriend, I feel like no one would go to see this band. He's the sensitive one.
Sure.
Could we take a page from the Jonas Brothers playbook and give him like a big promise ring? Just indicating that he's saving himself.
Yes.
I don't know what a promise ring looks like, so I'm just going to put a big sort of gemstone-y ring
Great.
Around the tie.
Uh-huh.
Another one on the hat.
Great.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. I mean, maybe he's holding a sign in the coil of his tail.
Yeah.
That just says like, "I've never had sex."
Beautiful.
So this is Flutus, and he's the sensitive one. He's never had sex, and he's not ashamed to let you know that, because maybe you could be his first.
So he's just got sort of like a classic Wile E. Coyote style.
Yeah, for sure.
Just piece of poster board tacked on.
I don't think that he actually has like a tongue or any means of creating glottal noises. I think he's just got like a hole that he shoves a pipe into.
Yeah, but oh man, what a melody.
For sure.
Maybe just he's got some like cool streaks in his hair.
Oh, lovely, yes.
God, what a heartthrob. This is going to be the cover of Teen People magazine.
I don't know what he is, but he definitely is throbbing constantly.
And he's very phallic, so I think that's going to work in his favor. We need like one more band member, obviously. We've got our front man, we've got our baby, We need kind of like, like a rhythm, a bass, kind of like the rock, the foundation.
Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe just like just one of them tall drums.
Ooh, not a bongo, but like a
conga.
Ah. Oh, he's a little spider. He's like a little.
Yeah, I like the robot spider. I wanted to get that in.
That's a classic. Yeah, I would say a classic robot archetype. Are those his eyes down there? Because I'm seeing two eyes down at the bottom, and it's kind of cute.
They weren't when I started drawing it, because again, I figured eyes would go on the face. But who am I to say where the eyes go? Yeah, maybe he's got some eyes down here, and then some arms to hold the drums.
Oh yeah, sure.
You don't use drumsticks for the type of drum I drew, but
no.
This guy doesn't know that. The drumsticks are not for playing the instrument. They are just to clap together to indicate the start of a new song.
I think that's great.
What's this guy's name?
He's a bongo. He's a Congo drum. Krongo.
Because he's kind of wrong.
He's kind of wrong. He's kind of a crime against humanity, and he's also a crab and a Congo.
So we've got Krongo, we've got Yummyha, and we've got Flutus. What's the name of their band?
Oh, how about relative peace at the library? Oh, eyebrows, perfect. This is a very emotive crab drum.
Yeah, what do you think his voice is?
Oh, I think he's like very worried all the time. I think he's got like a real snivelly voice.
Guys, we gotta play the next song.
Nathan, I do realize we have forgotten one crucial aspect of the band, and I would love to add it in if possible.
Yeah, please.
The one thing that we've forgotten here, y'all, is a singer.
Oh, yeah, none of them really have mouths that would work.
No.
Good.
Aggmin, I'm gonna kind of take a swing, and I understand if you're not gonna be into it, but
okay.
We've got this big wide guy, and he's fun. But what if like there was someone even wider?
I'm loving the direction this is going.
Wait a minute.
So
Yummyha's whole thing is they're the wide one.
So what I'm thinking here is, you remember those like those animatronics that you would see at a pizza place, like a Showbiz Pizza or like a Country Bear Jamboree type thing?
Oh God! You drew the edges, the bounding of. Oh, it's a Furby. You've drawn
Furby
a Furby
adjacent for sure. I think like that's a point of inspiration. I would say
they did sing, didn't they?
And I would say they were of hell.
Yeah.
I am gonna make these hands.
He gets up on stage and he's like, "Are you guys ready?"
Yeah.
I can't hear you. And he like makes a pointer finger and points it towards.
Caldwell, for product integration, can the nose be the microphone?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Do you want it to be kind of like a pointy one like that?
Yeah.
So it's pointing away from the mouth. This is a good band.
This is a great band. Did we come up with a name for the band yet?
I like Relative Peace at the Library. I feel like it makes about as much sense as everything else we've come up with. Thinking about the actual show, so like a typical episode, they're on tour and they get into some mischief. There's a lot of sort of band drama. Is this a drama or a comedy?
I think it's like, yeah, it's definitely a situational comedy. I feel like they're either solving mysteries or causing them. I think it switches week to week.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, like some weeks they might be like murdering an old man at an amusement park for his gold. And other weeks they might be like, helping a kid find his long lost dad.
But then every episode just sort of ends with a fun musical number that sums up the adventures that they've had.
Exactly. One last thing, I'm going to give this guy some Elton John sunglasses, some Elton John shades.
Oh, thank you. So is the name of the show Relative Peace at the Library?
No, I think the name of the show is something like Robo Goofers or something like that. Maybe it would be the name of one of these critters. Did we give this guy a name yet? What about D-Rock?
Okay.
What about D-Rock's Far Out Futuristic Band?
D-Rock's Far Out Futuristic Band is a great name because then people can just shorten it to D-Rocks. Just be like, oh, you catch the new episode of D-Rocks?
Oh, yeah, that was a great one. They went to the moon and suffocated an astronaut. It was wild. I can't believe that this is a children's show.
Oh, Lord, no. Oh, God, we're not ready yet. The Crimson Flame has a lit.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Okay, we got this, guys. Hands in the center. I can't reach you because I'm in a TV screen, but
yep.
I'm so nervous. Arise, Cartoon-O-Tron. Please judge this cartoon which we have presented for ye.
I am ready to rock and roll. I am here to audition for the band. Give me a song and I will sing it.
Oh, Cartoon-O-Tron, you know your job is to make cartoons and not sing.
No, damn it, Daddy. I want to be in the rock and roll band. I learned how to play the dulcimer.
Well, That's just not what you're here for.
I'll never forgive you. The only thing that will make me feel better is a big tasty cartoon.
All right, well, here you go, Cartoon-O-Tron. Eat up.
Nom nom nom. Mmm. Taste funkadelic. Okay, here comes the cartoon.
Well, beat my box. It turns out the ghost of the amphitheater was none other than old man McReary, the ticket salesman.
I keep telling you, I wasn't trying to scare anyone. This is all just a misunderstanding.
Well, then how do you explain this bed sheet?
Sometimes I sleep here overnight, but just to make sure nobody steals anything, please let me go.
A likely story. Time to find out who you really are.
What? What? No!
Uh-oh, guys. First he was a ghost. Now he's a zombie.
You said it, Flutus. Looks like another case solved by a relative peace at the library.
Great work, everyone. But, shouldn't we get back to the show?
Okay, so that was D-Rock's Far Out Futuristic Band. It's a crazy, kooky bunch of characters, but I think it's got a lot of potential. What did y'all think?
I'm super sorry to say this, little boys, but I'm gonna have to give this a huge thumbs down.
Ooh.
Simply because maybe you can predict, but not wide enough.
Not wide enough. God, it's just our feeble human minds can only go so wide.
Managar, thank you so much for filling these little boys with false hope about even succeeding in the first place. It was an impossible task, and
Wait, what?
honestly, I knew it from the very beginning that I was going to reject it.
Just keep that in mind at this year's performance review.
You'll see.
Did y'all know? We're still on the call. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, we're still here.
We don't care.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh.
You mean nothing to us.
Well,
Wow.
thank you.
Good to know where we stand.
Yeah, nice to know.
I think we all learned something.
What did we learn?
That music can heal all wounds.
I mean, I've got plenty of wounds. It's worth a shot.
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay, I'm gonna tune back into the private radio channel where all of my friends and family berate me and see if that helps with the boils in my nether regions.
Wait, Nathan. There's
What?
a little floating skull outside, and he's holding a sign in his mouth. It says dropout.tv. What is that?
Oh, you guys are talking about Dropout, the new streaming video service that has shows from the team behind College Humor and Drawfee.
Wait, that's us. Oh, Nathan, look, the skull. It's turning around. It's showing the back of the sign. It says you have worms in your stool.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow, this is for sure our protagonist.
Yeah, this feels, honestly, I'm getting a real Peppa Pig vibe. I think we got a hit kids cartoon on our hands here.